Hi everybody, foXnoMad here, and today I want to help you travel smarter by telling you the 3 best one-bag travel bags that you can look for. Basically, if you're searching for a one-bag travel, which is one backpack you can use for all of your trips, basically without having to check in a bag, something big enough for all your clothes, all of your electronics, just one bag for everything. These are the 3 bags which are probably either going to begin your search or your search is going to end with. So I wanted to help you get through all of those options, which can be really confusing and time consuming to get through, by starting you off with 3 of the best one bag travel backpacks. Oh, and all of this within 3 minutes, a la Peter McKinnon style. So I'm going to set my timer now and let's go. All right, so the first bag that I want to point out to you is the bag that I use, which is the Air Travel Pack 2. This is a 34-liter bag and it's got a lot of organization for electronics, but not too terribly much. So it's a little bit minimalist as far as the pockets go for organization, which is nice because it allows you to make more decisions on how you want to organize your various electronics and small items. It also has this big, large front compartment, which you want in a one-bag travel backpack, because that means you can fit a lot of different stuff like clothes, maybe mix in some electronics or shoes. And speaking about shoes, this also has a shoe compartment on the bottom there, so you can put your shoes in. It's something I particularly don't like, having that pocket in this backpack, because I don't use it mainly for clothing. I use it mainly for electronics, but if you use it mainly for clothing, then that shoe compartment is going to come out to be very useful for you. The Air Travel Pack 2 also has 2 things which come in really handy, which is this quick grab pocket right on the top there, and this laptop compartment on the back, which is very spacious enough for a 15-inch laptop. Both of those things are very useful, so it's a good bag for electronics, but also for some clothing as well. And it's got a very durable exterior made of nylon, which makes it very strong and lightweight. Speaking about weight, there are other heavier backpacks which are much more durable though, like the GoRuck GR2, which is the outdoors backpack. So if you are somebody who travels in the outdoors a lot, you're going to be outside, you're going to be in the wilderness, you're going to be hiking in different parts of the world, then the GoRuck GR2 is a better one bag carry for you to look at, because it's so strong. It's basically a military grade backpack. So it's got this bomb proof laptop compartment, for example. The exterior is just made of the toughest nylon you can get. It's a heavy backpack though, so if you're going to fill it up with the electronics when you check in at an airport, then you might have some trouble because the bag is probably going to always be overweight. But if you use it mainly for carry-on bags, you should be able to get around most airlines restrictions for weight limits. So aside from being ultra tough, this bag has a lot of organization in it, and almost a little bit too much organization for me for electronic use, but for clothing use, it's great. And also you can stuff this bag and it's going to be able to handle everything you stuff into it. It's got a quick grab pocket on the front here, not as convenient as being on top where you have it on the Air Travel Pack 2, but still good enough. And the bag is just solid when it comes to pockets. You're not going to have any kind of pocket withdrawal. You're going to have plenty of organizational space. Again, not so great for electronics, but really good for clothes. And it's the kind of bag you can just stuff and stuff and stuff, and it's going to be able to take it. Now, the GR2 comes in a 34 and 40 liter version. I reviewed both of those versions and compared them, so you can check out that video linked in the description below. And if you want a bag that combines a lot of the features of these 2 bags and comes in at being a little bit less expensive, then you've got the Tortuga Set Out series, which comes in a 35 and a 45 liter version. I think the 45 liter version is just massive, and most people are going to find that way too big to use. The 35 liter version is probably going to be the size for you. It's got this huge main compartment that you can use. It doesn't have the shoe compartment like the Air Travel Pack 2 does, so you've got a lot of space to work with. And it has this organizational pocket on the front, which is pretty handy as well. The material isn't quite as strong as either of the Air Travel Pack 2 or the GoRuck GR2. It's got this polyurethane exterior, which is a little bit flimsy. And when you open the bag up, it doesn't quite stay kind of in its shape, which is a little bit annoying, but otherwise it's a good backpack to look at, especially if you're looking at the Air Travel Pack 2 and the GR2. Then the Tortuga Set Out is a good option, which gives you a lens to compare those other 2 bags with. Now, since I didn't stop the timer every time I stopped talking in between edits, I have no idea where I'm at right now, but we're probably getting 3 minutes, close to it or over it. So just a quick things to go over. There are a couple of other travel bags that you might want to take a look at, like the Peter McKinnon camera pack, which is worth taking a look at. Again, a link in the description below with my review of that backpack. Then you've got also the North Face Recon, which is a little bit smaller side, but it can work. You've got the Thule Subterra 34 liter backpack, which is a top loading backpack, great for hiking, great build quality, excellent backpack, also linked in the description below. And finally, you've got the Swiss Gear line of backpacks, which are just ultra tough, despite the fact that they're not very expensive at all. And if you love pockets and organization, those are the bags for you to take a look at. Now, wrapping all of this rapid fire up, a couple of things to note: that about 35 liters is going to be the size for one bag travel. Liters aren't really measured consistently across brands, so that's something to take a note of. If 35 liters means something for one brand, it might be bigger on another brand or smaller on another brand. So you're going to want to pick up those backpacks and try them out. Most of these companies are going to have 30-day money back guarantees, so you can just return them, try them out, see if they're good for you, and then send them back if you want, which is really nice. And you definitely want to try out a backpack before you go traveling. Most people get a backpack right before a trip, and when I say right before, I mean literally right before they go out and travel. So they go out and travel with their new backpack, which they've only worn like 3 times at home. Just take it out of the box, put it on, oh, it looks nice. And then they go, and then they realize either the bag is too heavy, it doesn't have enough pockets, it's too small, all the things that they would like to change about the bag. So if you're going to go travel and you're looking for a one travel backpack, then you want to get that backpack at least a couple of weeks before you travel, so you can try out different options, send the ones back that you don't like, and get the ones that you do like, so that you can have a more easy time traveling. It's going to be much more convenient and much more comfortable for you overall. So in short, under 3 minutes or kind of close to it, basically these are the 3 backpacks: Air Travel Pack 2, the GoRuck GR2, and the Tortuga Set Out Backpack. Those are the ones that I would take a look at first if you're looking for one bag travel, which is a travel bag that you can use without having to check in a separate bag. So this is the bag you're going to use for 1, 2, 3, or 4 weeks. Some people use these bags all the time. It's their full-time travel bag. So those are the bags you're going to want to start looking out on. If you want more options, again, all of those are going to be in the description below. And if you have any questions, of course, let me know in the comments. And while you're down there, make sure you hit the like and subscribe buttons. I'll have new videos for you every week. Thanks very much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks very much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Oh. All right, actual runtime, for those of you who are still watching this video now and clearly messing up my 3-minute mark that I wanted on YouTube in the little corner there, that's gone. But about 10 minutes and 48 seconds of just pure talking, 12 minutes of record time. So if you're wondering how long, I'll be interested to see as well how much I recorded versus how much actually made it in the video. There you go. And a fun fact, I usually record about 4 times the amount of information on camera that actually makes it into any given video. So if you see a 10-minute video, probably was talking for about 40 or 45 minutes, which is, I don't know, it's not something to be proud of, but I figure if I just keep talking, eventually the right things are going to come out. So yeah, anyway, thanks again for watching, and see you in the next video. Boom. The getaway with most for carry-on bags, restrictions on carry-on bags, or carry-on bags, and restrictions on weight.